crowning a national champion.
The Ducks will kick it deep to begin the second half. And here's the return from inside the 5. And he stopped at the 20, tried to make something happen, but that's good coverage there. And the Penn State offense comes back on the field. Looking for a fast start here at the beginning of the third quarter. Down by a couple of possessions. Caught in the backfield. It's Singleton. Play never had a chance. Defense grabs him for a loss.
Boy, great defensive linemen not only have the ability to get upfield to rush the quarterback, but that instinct to recognize a screen pass. Good job of sensing it and making a play.
After the first down loss, it's 2nd and long from the 17. There's the snap, and he's looking to throw. Looks left and finds his target there. And he will be stuffed for no gain.
Well, this is exactly what you want to see from the defense. Yeah, you give up the catch, but you're right there to be able to stop this receiver from making any yards after the catch.
Urgency now for the offense that hates to come up empty on this drive, down multiple scores. Looking to throw it on 3rd and very long. A deep shot to the right. Tried to press the ball deep, but it's incomplete.
Well, they come close to hitting a big one here to start this second half of the national championship. And even though they missed that, I think it gives you an idea of they're going to open up this playbook. You might as well leave it all on the table when you're playing for all the marbles.
The Nittany Lions will bring their punt team on the field now. And here's the return. And the coverage team able to bring him down. And the Oregon offense is back out on the field. Off the play fake on first down. Looking for a man deep down the left side. Caught near the goal line. And he scores. Touchdown, Ducks.
Well, I love to watch this offense. It's one thing to study the film, but to watch these guys in person, you saw them the first half, seemed to score every possession. And here they are coming out to start the second half with another touchdown.
So they'll try to add to the lead now with a PAT. And the extra point makes it an 18-point game, 28-10. So after putting up a touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. And it's fielded. Returner trying to make something happen. They'll be tackled at the 18. That's good coverage there. And the Penn State offense is back out on the field. This group is coming off a quick 3 and out. Can they put something together in this drive? Quick throw to the right. It's caught. They make the tackle, but that pass creates a solid gain. Offense getting set up. Here's second down. Grab behind the line. It's Reynolds. And the Nittany Lions pick up enough yardage for a fresh set of downs. Fresh set of downs for the offense. First down. They'll run it here. They test the middle of the defense, but get nothing.
You get to the national championship, Chris, you'd love to see more balance. They've not been able to run the football the entire game, putting everything on this quarterback in their passing game.
Second down after that previous play. quarterback looking to make a play through the air. Caught behind the line. It's Singleton. And he never had a chance tackled in the backfield.
Chris, the timing of this screen pass just seemed to be off. The defense almost waiting for the ball to be thrown. He had nowhere to go by the time he caught it.
The offense now facing a 3rd and long from the 26. Got to avoid a mistake here. Out of the gun now on 3rd down. Looking for his big tight end. He's got it in the open. They finally get him down, but this passing game has produced a chunk play.
Well, this quarterback puts it to the big man once again. And I tell you, the matchup with this tight end against this secondary, you know, if they put a corner on him, he's too small. If they put a safety on him, he's too slow. They've been able to find those one-on-one matchups and allow this tight end to have a monster game in the national title.
Offense operating from the pistol. And on the carry, he's heading left. That's a nice tackle there by the senior.
See, that's how you limit what an offense wants to do. This time, the defense just won the battle up front at the line of scrimmage, not giving up any big plays. Everybody's gap sound. It's really solid defense on that play.
Here we go, 7th play of this drive in the championship game. 3rd down and short. There's some pre-snap movement, back in motion. It's 3rd down. Quarterback in the shotgun. Grab down the middle. It's Singleton. Clutch conversion on 3rd there. Sets him up 1st down from the 31.
Boy, the defense missed an opportunity to here put a lot of pressure on this offense. They allow them to convert. They could have got them to 4th down with the lead that they have. Boy, this could have been a knockout punch.
The Nittany Lions getting set on 1st and 10. Now they run a draw play. And the gain is 3 yards, so 2nd and 7.
Hat on a hat up front. Good job opening up the holes. Anytime you can get positive yards on 1st down, that's a win.
Important 2nd down play coming up. He'll hand it off. And they'll stop him after a short gain. Championship game, 10th play of the drive coming up. They face 3rd down and short. Caught over the middle. It's Reynolds. Gain moves the ball to the 7-yard line. Offense has a 1st and goal now.
Really good job here of converting by this offense. And let's face it, at this point in the game, because they have such a big hole to climb out of, they've got to be able to convert and come up with a new set of downs. They do it here. Now they got a real shot to cut into this lead.
They snap it. Quarterback looking to throw the ball. Running back grabs it on a screen. Defense flies in. They make the tackle behind the line of scrimmage.
Trying to bait this defensive line to believing they have a shot to get to the quarterback on the pass. Instead, they recognize screen right away, make a really nice play for lost yardage.
Ball back at the 10-yard line now for 2nd and goal. Here's the snap. Offense looking to throw the ball. Grab down the middle. It's Hudson. Brought down, but the completion moves the ball down to the 4.
Well, that completion gets them a little closer. Quick decisions needed here, especially with 3rd down coming up.
On 3rd and goal, they've got to cut into this big lead. Probably 4-down territory. Here's the snap, looking to throw. Grab behind the line. It's Allen. Touchdown, Penn State. They connect for 6. That's a crucial response by this offense, but still plenty of work to do here in the 3rd quarter.
Well, I love that they're still fighting and competing. You can tell they've made some adjustments at half and try to get them back into this game. And that score is a great start.
See if they can convert the point after. PHC is good, makes it an 11-point game, 28-17. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. Return starts from inside the 5. To be tackled at the 17. Strong job by the coverage team. And the Ducks' powerful offense is back on the field. Last possession, a one-play lightning strike with the big touchdown pass. Can the defense make adjustments here? And he dumps it off to the tight end. They stop the receiver, but that's a solid gain on that play. It's the tight end flexed out into the slot, looking for a matchup there, Kirk.
Well, it is a matchup because he has the size where he's very difficult to be able to match up for his safety, and he's got the speed to be able to outrun a linebacker. That's why they like to flex him out like that and be able to pick up nice big gains like this.
The shotgun running play call. Brought down at the 28, and it's good enough for a first down.
Hey, it's not a lot, but it's enough to get the first down.
This line getting set up. It's a first down play. Off the play fake, looking to throw. Caught over the middle. It's Benson. They bring him down, but a huge gain. They cross midfield to the 49.
Boy, nice completion here by this Oregon offense to be able to show you it's not just about the quarterback's ability to run. Often you associate that with that Oregon quarterback, right? That dual threat guy that can run it. Do not forget about their ability to throw the football out in Eugene. Think about Darren Thomas, the career that he had. He started for a few years, took his team all the way to the national championship, made some big throws. Justin Herbert, of course, enough said. We see it every NFL Sunday what he can do. 4-year starter for the Ducks. We're still seeing these Ducks quarterbacks being able to throw the football.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Finds a man to the left. Big catch downfield. They get him to the ground, but it's first down now at the 28.
Well, he continues to have time to throw the football, and he makes this defense pay for it. Now, they realized coming into this game they had to take away his ability to throw the football downfield, but it's the receivers and their plays after the catch that's really giving them a hard time.
Looking to throw. It's Moore. Deep shot toward the end zone. Incomplete. They cannot connect on the deep ball.
Yeah, I don't like that throw at all. Those windows are so tight down here, you just can't force the ball in there because it so easily can be picked off. He caught a break there.
Offense getting set. It's second down. Here's a throw underneath to the tight end. The tackle is made. The offense is now set up with a first and goal from the 8.
That's another accurate throw by this quarterback. And Chris, when we did our prep to get ready for the national championship, we all knew that this quarterback potentially could have a big day. But I didn't expect him to get into this kind of zone. This guy cannot miss. Just having one of those dream performances.
And the Ducks looking to finish the drive here. It's first and goal. Keep it on the ground on first and goal. Well, they test the middle there, but get nothing. Well, they run it right into a blitz, and that linebacker was coming downhill, Kirk.
Man, what a time to call that blitz here by the defensive coordinator. And you're right, he shoots right through that A-gap. Really, the back had nowhere to go. By the time he got the ball in his hands, the linebacker's right in his face.
Quarterback still with the football. Powering through a tackle. And he's tackled down to the 4-yard line. Defense getting pushed back.
Well, there's just so many things happening on these read option plays, and they happen fast. This defense has done a good job of trying to prevent this quarterback from hitting the big play. He gets some yards here, but at least he didn't get out for a big gainer.
Caught in the backfield. backfield. It's Benson. And the defense swarms him. They've got him behind the line of scrimmage.
Good job here by the defense on third down. Forget about throwing downfield. They go short, and they make them pay for it with a loss of yardage.
So on fourth down, they will settle for a field goal attempt. They'll set up at the right hash mark for this chip shot. Oh, and it's blocked. Somebody got a hand on it.
Well, this looked to be a very routine field goal attempt, and it turns out to be a blown-up play. The special teams unit completely erased that chip shot opportunity.
And the Nittany Lions offense retakes the field. They scored a touchdown on their last possession. Let's see if this defense can make adjustments to prevent that this time. And the sophomore able to bring him down quickly.
Nice job here of controlling the line of scrimmage by this offensive line. The back does what he needs to do to get positive yards on first down.
Second down after that run on the previous play. From the shotgun, he's probing the secondary. Pressured and dropped back at the 8-yard line.
Between the defensive scheme and the athletic ability of this front and the linebackers getting pressure as well, the way they've been able to harass this quarterback has a lot to do with why they're enjoying such a big lead in the national title.
So here comes third and long. Giving up that sack has made this a real challenge for the offense. Now in third and very long, looking to throw. Quick throw over the middle. Delivers from the pocket, complete over the middle.
Another big gain by this wide receiver. This guy has had a great year all season long. You knew coming into the national championship he'd have a shot to make a lot of big plays. But give credit to the offensive coordinator, moving him around, allowing him to find space to do work.
Nittany Lions bring their punt team onto the field. No fair catch, looking to make a return here. Good effort by the return man. They get him down, but that's a solid gain on return. And that powerful Oregon offense retakes the field. Moving the receiver around pre-snap. Looking to pass. It's Moore. Receiver makes the grab.
Boy, a great slant by the receiver. What I love is the quarterback found the window that he wanted to make the accurate throw.
That completion makes it second and medium. Using the ground game here. Tailback has the handoff. Refusing to be brought down before gaining first down yardage.
What a great job to be able to establish some rhythm to an offense. When you can run the football like this, it just opens up the playbook. You can continue to run. You can go to play action. You really keep the defense on their heels when you can run the ball like this. Nice play.
That run, good for a first down. The offense still rolling. Quick throw to his receiver. He's got a man down the middle. They get him down, but not before he moves the football to the 32.
We'll see if the defense stays in zone after that big play. If they can change things up on this drive and get a little bit more aggressive.
The Ducks have first and 10 here. And they'll keep it on the ground. Running back has the handoff.
It's exactly what you want to see as a play caller. You get positive yards to be able to kind of keep you on schedule as a play caller. That's all you can ask for. Good job up front and a nice run.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Takes the handoff. It's Whittington. Stopped short of the marker after just a short gain.
You know, in the era that we live in right now, everybody wants to spread the field around, try to create space, try to create one-on-one matchups, and the defense has countered over the years by trying to play out wide. But here's a great example of a defense has the ability to play wide, but still be solid at the line of scrimmage, not give up big run plays.
Looking downfield, it's Moore. Looks to the left for a quick throw. He makes the grab, and he'll take it into the end zone. Touchdown, Oregon.
This guy can do it all. We've seen him go behind coverage and make plays downfield. We can see him catch the ball underneath, just like this. And when he catches a football, he is so dangerous after the catch. This one leads him into the end zone for the 6 points.
So they'll try to add to the lead now with a PAT. And the PAT makes the lead 18, 35-17. Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. Fielded in the end zone. It's Singleton. Be tackled at the 17. Strong job by the coverage team. Time for one more play here in the quarter. Play action here on first down. The tight end has got it. Who's going to lose yardage here? The defense pursues and forces him out of bounds. So, Kirk, as we break for the quarter, Oregon has the lead here. We're just 1 quarter away from crowning a national championship. Let's check out the game summary so far. So one final quarter to play. It's going to take a lot to turn this game around, but strange things do happen in college football. Here we go. First play of the quarter. Offense setting up for a second down play. Here's the snap. Quarterback looking to throw. The outfield shot is incomplete. Brings up third down.
Now here we are in the fourth quarter. The offense just trying to come up with something to try to spark this offense to give them a chance at a comeback. Unfortunately, the defense is playing smart. They're sitting back, anticipating these deep throws.
Well, a serious challenge for this offense. You don't want to be in third and long inside your own 20. How much of a risk will they take to try to pick up this first down? What a catch! And he breaks clear down the right side. It's a foot race. Inside the 10. All the way to the end zone. They couldn't catch him. Touchdown, Nittany Lions. That's another passing strike from this quarterback. He is having himself a tremendous ballgame.
Well, this guy just can't miss. Every single time he throws, it seems like he's coming up with another touchdown. The receivers are running good routes. He has enough time to throw. And, man, this poor defense, they might want to think about changing up the coverage because right now it is not working.
Here's the point after attempt. And the PAT makes the lead 11, 35-24. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. They'll return it from inside the 5. And they've got the returner corralled. And the powerful Ducks offense retakes the field. The back's got it. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
But these obvious running situations are very tough when you're working with the lead late in the game because you know the defense is going to stack the line of scrimmage, make it as difficult as possible for you to run the football. So nice job there by the defense. They're trying to punch that ball out, do anything they can at all to get the ball back.
Back to pass. It's Moore. On the run, he'll let it go. Oh, what a grab! Out of bounds, but not before a big game. This offense is ripping the defense apart today.
Chris, that's another nice pickup through the air. I thought they might be really just out to run the football here with the lead. But instead, they're electing to throw the football. Different routes, quarterbacks in rhythm. Really, it's almost an extension of their passing game.
On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. Grab down the middle. It's Moore.
I thought the defense was in pretty good position there. They sat back and had good coverage, eyes on the quarterback, but you almost got to just give the quarterback and the receiver credit for being able to come up with that completion.
Pass caught, second down now. They're going to run it here. Fighting off the defender.
You know, sometimes, Chris, we get caught up in the speed and the quickness, and obviously those are important assets to have as a running back. But what you just saw from this guy, and he's had a pretty good day, is his ability to break tackles in the open space. And he gets through those arm tackles. You can see what he's capable of doing after being able to shake free with the speed that he has.
On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. Catch made on the out route. They get him down, but not before he gets to the plus 38. The tackle made, but the sophomore quarterback showing us the arm strength.
They're still trusting this quarterback to make great throws, and why not? He has had a game you dream about in the national championship. Every throw right on the money. He's had time to make great throws, and he has delivered to be, in my opinion, the MVP of the national title.
Quick throw to the flat. It's a screen. And the defense swarms. Not much of a gain on that completion. Good job bleeding the clock on this drive so far. They'll come up on a second down. Dropping back. It's Moore. Caught by the receiver. Defense makes the stop very close to a first down. Here we go. 7th play of this drive in the championship game. 3rd down and short. Trying to convert with a sneak. Moves the ball to the 28. It'll be first down.
Boy, just a blown opportunity here by this defense. They got him to 3rd down, a chance to potentially get them off the field. And the fact that they're trailing, they needed to make a play. You've got to give credit to this offense. In the national championship, that big offensive line opened up a hole, and they pick up the first down and keep working clock.
Grab behind the line. It's low. Defense reacts quickly. A very short gain on the play.
But they love going to this guy in the slot, don't they? What a mismatch inside. He reels in another one. This guy's automatic.
This drive was already chewed more than 3 minutes off the clock. We'll come up on second down now. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun. Caught over the middle. It's low. They bring him down, but that play moves him into scoring position. 1st and 10 from the 11.
I just continue to be in awe of this offense. Even with the lead, these guys are going to play for 60 minutes. They do not let up. Here they are. Typically, you want to run the football here to work the clock, but these guys stick to the game plan and keep throwing the football, trying to get more yards.
You've seen you able to make the stop after a short gain. Coming to the line on second down. This is important. They want to avoid a 3rd and long. Here's the toss play now. Running to the right. Stout defense there. It's a 3-yard loss on that run. They don't block the defensive end. It shows some quickness, Kurt, getting around the edge that time.
Yeah, this guy's usually getting around the edge to put pressure on the quarterback, but he reminds everybody here that this guy's a complete package. Not only can he pressure the quarterback, but also he is very, very talented and shows you the physicality he has against the run as well.
Looking for 6. And it's caught. Touchdown, Ducks. Monster stage, another touchdown. This quarterback and receiver having a game we're never going to forget.
Well, and the defense right now has got to be pulling their hair out, trying to come up with ways to slow him down, whether they play zone or they play man. Nothing is working, and give credit to this quarterback. He just keeps dialing up his guy and keeps coming up with touchdowns.
Lining up to try the extra point. Extra point up and good. They build the lead to 18 here in the final quarter. We got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. He's going to return it from near the goal line. And he stopped at the 20. Tried to make something happen, but that's good coverage there. And the Penn State offense comes back on the field. On first down, it's play action. Looking deep to the right side. Got a man. Catch made. Big play. All the way to the end zone. What a play. Touchdown, Penn State. That's just nice execution. Quarterback and receiver perfectly in sync that time.
Yeah, you can see why route running is one of the most underrated attributes of a receiver. It's easy to get caught up on their ability to catch or their vertical or their speed, but nothing substitutes for someone who can create separation like this before the ball's even thrown.
And they'll set up for the PAT. And it's good. Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. Fields it just outside the goal line. To be tackled at the 17. Strong job by the coverage team. And the Oregon offense comes back out on the field. The last drive, the passing game, very effective. Moved them right down the field. And the defense make adjustments. The tackle is made just a short gain after the completion.
Great job here by this defense on the wide receiver screen. All that receiver's looking for is just a small little seam to be able to get vertical and show what kind of speed he has. The defense did not let him get started. That's good hustle and a nice play.
Dropping back. It's Moore. Fires it to the wideout. The sure hands. It's low. They get it down, but the gain moves the ball up to the 36.
Chris, another accurate throw by this quarterback, and this guy has just been on fire all game long, over 200 yards passing, but more importantly, making great decisions for this offense and put them in a position to win this game.
And looking to throw now on first down. Fires it to the wideout. Oh, he makes the catch. They make the stop, but it's a big play to the 31.
That is great arm strength and accuracy by this quarterback. Let's not forget the wide receiver's job of bringing it in for that big game.
The Ducks will have first and 10 here. Looking to throw again. Grab down the middle. It's low. They make the tackle at the 19, but this offense now has a first down in the red zone.
Well, this guy just keeps making plays. I mean, here we are late in the ball game. They keep finding ways to get him the football, and he's had one of those games that they just can't find a way to slow him down. He's lined up inside. He's moved to the outside. He's been a tough matchup, and he's made this defense pay for it.
On the ground, it's Whittington. And they try the middle, but stuck for no gain.
Chris, textbook job by the defense surrounding the runner and preventing that play from being bounced to the outside.
Second down play coming up. Quick throw caught on the left side. And they wrap it up after the completion just short of the first down marker.
Chris, it's so easy to get excited about the receivers on the outside and their ability to make big plays, but the slot receivers are just as exciting, especially with their finesse, quickness, and ability to make guys miss in the middle of that field.
Back to pass. It's Moore. Pass caught. Can he get in? Tackle is made at the 4, and it'll be first down and goal.
Well, he's been their go-to guy all game long. They needed a big play there on third down. They go his way again, and it works out.
They can put the game away right here. It's first and goal. And the quarterback drops back looking for an open man. And he makes the catch. Touchdown, Oregon.
Hey, Chris, the threat of these receivers to the outside really did a nice job of opening up the interior. And the quarterback reads that, sees that he's got the post wide open to the tight end, makes a great throw for that touchdown.
So they'll try to add to the lead now with a PAT. Extra point up and good. They build the lead to 18 here in the final quarter. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. And he takes this from inside the 5. Returner tackle right there. That's where they'll start the drive. And the Penn State offense is back out on the field. It was a one-play touchdown drive through the air last time. The defense makes some adjustments. Punt over the middle. It's Hudson. Tackle made after a solid gain. They'll spot the ball at the 31.
Hey, it's positive yards, right? That's never a bad thing. But let's face it, Chris. These guys got a long way to go in a short amount of time to do it. So let's get the ball downfield and let's get out of bounds to try to preserve that clock.
Looking to throw it on first down. It's a screen pass complete to the running back. Defense surrounds him. Just a short gain on that completion.
I really like what this defensive coordinator is doing right now. He's got a nice lead. Just sit back. The most important thing is tackling this offense inbounds so that clock will keep ticking.
It's second down after that completion. Here's the snap. Quarterback drops back. Here's a screen pass to the running back. And he's brought down. Good job by the defense getting through the blockers. But he stopped short of the first down.
Interesting call here, Chris, with a screen pass in the fourth quarter late in the game. I think they're expecting the defense to get upfield on the pass rush. But give the defense all the credit, recognizing it, almost really anticipating that this screen was coming, and then rallying to the ball.
Third down, out of the shotgun. The pocket breaking down. He lets it go on the move. He makes the grab. They bring him down, but it's a big play all the way to the 43.
This is a big conversion by this offense. They're down now in the second half. Probably limited opportunities at this point in the game. Every chance you get your hands on the ball, you need points. They keep this drive alive right here.
And the Nittany Lions pick up enough for a first down. That one falls incomplete. Good defensive play. Brings up second down.
Love the idea of the defense getting more speed on the field, whether it's nickel or dime. Get as many defensive backs on the field as you can, and then sit back when you're working with this kind of lead in the fourth quarter. You don't want to give up the big play. Force them to throw underneath, tackle them inbounds, and keep that clock moving.
Looking to throw yet again. Grab down the middle. It's Reynolds. Tackled quickly after the catch. He'll be short of the marker.
I love what the defense is doing here. Sitting back, giving up some plays underneath, tackling these guys inbounds, and just keep that clock rolling.
Two backs now flanking the quarterback. On third and short, they'll try to throw for it here. Caught over the middle. It's Allen. Big-time conversion to keep the drive going. First down now from the 30. The running back sneaks out there. He is a difficult matchup for this defense in the passing game.
Man, it is so tough to match up in man-to-man coverage against a back like this and catch the ball like a receiver. It's something you work on all week, and you know about it. You're aware of it, but it's one thing to be aware of it, and another thing to go out and execute it and try to stay within the man coverage. Very tough to do.
To get him down quickly, not much of a gain on that completion.
Boy, wide receiver screen can be hit or miss. Either receiver finds a nice crease and picks up big yards, or the defense completely negates that. The team speed from the defense here wins that play.
A completion sets up a second down play. Looking for a man. Grab down the middle. It's Reynolds. They get him on the ground finally, but it'll be first down from the 14.
Some really tight windows to throw into for this quarterback with the defense sitting back in zone. But he finds the curl route, and he shows you his arm strength by getting it in there.
The Nittany Lions begin a new series here, 1st and 10. From inside the red zone, they're looking to throw. And he's got it! Touchdown, Nittany Lions!
Well, when everybody's covered, the tight end can be a quarterback's safety blanket, especially when you're looking towards the end zone. Great catch to get them in for the touchdown.
Now the important point after attempt. And he knocks it right through. I believe they're going to line up here to go for the onside kick. On the hands team all over that to make the recovery. And the Oregon offense is back out on the field. The passing game was so effective in the last possession, right down for a touchdown. We'll see if the defense can make adjustments. And now a timeout taken by the defense, trying to preserve as much clock as possible for their offense. They tried to get the counter play to the edge, Kirk. We've seen this defense show their ability to pursue and fly to the football.
Yeah, they sure can, and they did a nice job on this counter play. A lot of times you'll see those counters go more up into the middle of a defense, but they tried to bounce that to the outside, and that gave you an idea of what kind of speed this defense has.
And now it's the defense that calls timeout here, trying to get organized and preserve as much clock as possible. Offense moving closer to the line to gain after that catch. He keeps it himself. And now a timeout taken by the defense, trying to preserve as much clock as possible for their offense.
How impressive these guys been up front today. Big third down, know what you need to do, get the first down, continue to hold on to that lead, continue to work clock, and get that much closer to securing a victory.
Nowhere to run. They'll corral him for no gain.
Well, the defensive line does their job eating up those double teams, freeing up the backers to make the play.
It's the 2-minute timeout as the offense tries to put the finishing touches here in a lopsided victory. Here's the second down play. It's a quarterback keeper. And this one goes nowhere. Why can he get back to the line of scrimmage?
Man, this defense can fly to the football as a group. That's great team pursuit. The quarterback a little unsure on whether he should keep it or pitch it, and the defense makes him pay for that with their speed.
So the offense getting set. This is not where you want to be against this defense. 3rd and long. Back to throw. It's Moore. Looking downfield near the end zone. Oh, and it's picked off. A crushing mistake.
Boy, just when it looked like they had complete control of the national championship, they turned the ball over. The only real mistake they could have made to give their opponent a chance to get back into the game, and they've done it.
Here's the first play of the drive now from the 20-yard line. First down, looking to throw the ball. Caught over the middle. It's Penn. Tackle made after a solid gain. Will spot the ball for 31.
This guy's been such a big factor in this game. Already a couple touchdowns. Now they need the first down. They dial him up again, and he delivers.
Strap in for this exciting finish. The offense has one last drive. The time ticking away. On 1st and 10, looking to throw. Makes the catch. It's Penn. And the defense swarms. Not much of a gain on that completion.
At this point in the game, Chris, these guys have got to get the ball thrown downfield. You're down by a couple possessions. The clock is becoming your enemy. You need vertical shots downfield. These short games are not going to help you.
Getting set. Here's 2nd down. There's the snap. They'll set up to throw. And he'll just throw that one away to avoid what would have been a sack.
Chris, on this play, he has nobody open. It's better than taking a sack. He doesn't get intentional grounding because where he threw it, there was an intended receiver. I think there's no harm, no foul here.
After the incompletion, they'll face a 3rd and 6. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Looking for a late deep shot. Catch made way downfield. That's going to help the stats a little bit, but won't make a difference in the outcome.
The defense is spread all over the field, creating some one-on-one matchups, and the quarterback makes them pay for it.
Offense moving to a bunch formation. 1st down, looking to throw the football. Taking a shot deep toward the end zone. Touchdown, Penn State. What a grab in the end zone in a clutch moment.
Chris, I mean, this game is essentially over, and these guys are still fighting and trying to get the ball in the end zone, and they do. Those are the kind of things that coaches pay attention to, and really you start to learn about who are your fighters, who are your foxhole guys. We're learning that about this team today.
And that'll do it. We have a national champion.